Today we are looking at WK2 Jeep Grand Cherokee air suspension, which is also called Quadra-Lift. We're directly talking about the fault code C1562, which is your air suspension compressor, which is this bad boy here, overheat condition. Once you get to an overheat condition, 9 times out of 10 this compressor has died and this compressor needs replacing. But before you go and just replace your air suspension compressor, you need to understand what's going on. This is a symptom, not a cause. So what happens is, as soon as there's a leak in your air suspension system, obviously the air's getting out of the system, this little pump is working its heart out to try and lift your 2-ton four-wheel drive off the ground. So you don't go and just replace the compressor. You need to go and diagnose where your air leak is at, rectify that, and then you're probably going to need a compressor as well. Now, what are the most common places for the leaks to happen? The most common is these two elbows in the front air suspension. This is what they go in the top of the struts in the engine bay, and that's what's directing air from the compressor's valve block into the front struts. The second most common place is the valve block, and we have seen a couple of times the airbags leak as well. In order to diagnose that, you just need a spray and wipe bottle, a bit of hot water and some detergent. Spray everything. Where your leak is will foam up and go all bubbly. Fix your leak, then you can do your compressor. If you just change your compressor, it'll work for a couple of days, it'll overheat again and it'll be dead. So fix the leak before you do the compressor. This brings us to where is the compressor and what parts do we use and recommend. The compressor fits to this bracket here, sits inside the driver's side wheel arch. That is a right-hand drive when I say driver's side. This is the valve block, so this thing here is this bit up the top and the compressor goes down the bottom. As far as quality of product, we've tried all sorts of different options, second-hand. We've also tried reputable aftermarket brands and had nothing but trouble, and then we're replacing them under warranty. The best product you can use in this case is a genuine Jeep product. This gets really expensive. Pro tip, don't get it off rock. Don't go with the aftermarket ones. Try and get genuine. If you can get genuine from a dealer in the USA, it'll cost you about half what it will cost you genuine from a dealer in Australia. If you need, you can get it off us. We can get you the genuine one direct out of the US, and then you don't have to pay that inflated price for the Australian one. So that's what we're doing now, genuine. The only thing that I would change, if you can, is the valve block. Where the line goes in on the genuine one is plastic. On the aftermarket ones is a metal insert. So the risk of cross-threading your aftermarket valve block is greatly reduced. So if you need to, I would recommend get the genuine compressor and aftermarket valve block. That combination should be what will get you out of trouble the quickest and the cheapest. Very good.